Hello, this is Ferris Khan, and thank you for tuning in again to my Bronco channel. I saw the news today that there is all kinds of vehicles that were all introduced basically together. These are all EVs, not Ford, but Toyota. I am not a Toyota expert, but I thought I would analyze these EVs, give you my opinion, and then I've got a whole one pager which you can kind of use as a reference guide. This is not my picture, but it is my commentary that you see here. So on Twitter, I'm known as Bobblehead Guru. Please go ahead and comment there, or of course comment on this channel as well. Now, so I'm just going to kind of zoom in. We're in PowerPoint, and I'll kind of zoom out so you can kind of see everything together. The first thing that I see here is looks like an F-150 competitor. So I don't know the names of the Toyota vehicles, but I'm looking at this from a Ford perspective. So large truck, I get it. Don't love the square wheel wells, but maybe that's a design. I'm not sure. Also wondering why there is no little truck. It looked like Toyota introduced a whole bunch of vehicles together, all EVs, but only one truck, right? The next one looks like it's a Defender. I know Toyota had some variant that kind of looked like this as well, FJ, whatever it is. But to me, this just looks like a Defender, the next one. Probably a competitor to my vehicle, which is the Bronco. Would love to see a two-door version of that. The next vehicle we see here, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. It looks like this could be done in, this looks like some sort of Rocket League Forza kind of vehicle. It doesn't even look real to me. I'm not sure I like this black and yellow combo, but I'd be super excited to have this vehicle maybe in Forza or Rocket League. The next one over, I'm a little confused as to what this is. It does look like a Mustang Mach-E a bit to me, but I'm also wondering if it might be a two-door. I can't quite tell here. Maybe there's some other pictures. I'm doing this as, I'm doing this blind. I just saw this bigger picture posted on Twitter. I'm just giving you my commentary. The next vehicle over looks like a really cool small sports car, totally impractical, but I'd love to see them make it. Moving on here, we see this really tiny, I'm not even sure, is there an actual human that's in this, or is this for delivery of lunches? And if it is delivery of lunches, can we get 20 lunches delivered, or is it just about 5 that are delivered with this? I mean, I don't even know if this is a vehicle per se. Maybe it's a little bit more like a robot kind of thing. Moving on, we have the Transit variant. So I just look at like, okay, cut and paste, Control C, Control V, Transit, Toyota version. That's what that is. And then we have this bigger one, which is kind of a bus-like mini bus, a short bus, whatever you want to call it. I've seen this where you kind of sit in different orientations and it kind of slides open. The best aspects of the short bus and the Chrysler minivan or something to that effect with no driver. My only issue is this thing has really tiny wheels, and I'm not sure about how this would work in the snow. All right, so let's keep going. I'm going to go down to this second row. All right. So as we look at this second row, I kind of see these are sort of paired up. So I see a Toyota big SUV, and then I see a Lexus big SUV. I think these are Toyota and Lexus, I believe. So those are kind of paired up. Then I see this Toyota. It's a car, but it's a little bit bigger, maybe like that Mustang Mach-E that I was mentioning earlier. So maybe that's a CUV. And this is a CUV-ish Lexus. I think it's the same, but I'm not sure. So I'm not an expert there. I'm noticing these don't have those large grills that you see on Lexi, whatever, however you call that. Then you see the mid-sized SUV, or maybe this is a larger one, but relative to the others, you know, I'm looking at a mid-size, maybe a large to mid SUV. Then I see this top appears to be a convertible, maybe. So I'm going to call this the Vert EV, and I'd love to have a convertible EV. So if they're going to make that, that would be great. Maybe it's just black and it's not actually a convertible. This vehicle looks like a compact version, perhaps, of this, or you know, maybe an accompanying version of that. It also looks like a Forza Rocket League compact vehicle. And then we have the large sedan, which is a Toyota large sedan. So that's interesting for sure. Not, you know, there actually now Ford doesn't even have a large sedan. So this is a segment that doesn't exist for Ford. Instead, Ford has 3 different trucks. And then the final vehicle here, I'm not sure if these are paired up like on this side, but what we're seeing here is the Lexus station wagon. And then I'm noticing it's going through a puddle. I'm not sure why they wanted to make it go through a puddle, maybe to show it does have a little bit of clearance or something to that effect. And I'm not sure if it's paired up with this one. Maybe it's not, but it's a Lexus station wagon, I'll just say, going through a puddle. Let's look at all of these together. All right, so when we look at this together, I know I'm probably in the corner here, so you can't really see the autonomous vehicle, but the big truck, the Defender, I mean, for lack of a better term, it looks like a Defender. You got the sports car, you've got 2 different Rocket Leagues, you've got the sedan over here, you've got this sedan. Maybe this pairs up with this sedan. Maybe that's how it works. They should have maybe lined this up differently. It looks like they scrambled to get this vehicle in there with the tires. Somebody mentioned maybe these are flat tires. I just think it's going through a puddle. So that's how I'm looking at that. And you can see sort of all of them together. If I were to pick which one I would want to get out of these, it'd be this yellow one and this red one, but I would want to get it in Forza or in Rocket League. That's where I'd want to get them. Other than that, would I want any of these vehicles? Yes, I'd probably want this impractical little yellow vehicle as a third vehicle if I could do that. And this Defender thing, yeah, maybe that FJ Defender might be fun, but I'm pretty happy with the Bronco. Bronco is an internal combustion engine that I have with a manual transmission, but yeah, maybe I'd be interested in that as well. All right, so seeing all these vehicles together, which one would you want? It'll be very interesting to see over the next, I don't know, I'm going to say 10 years, 8 years, how many of these vehicles come to life as electric vehicles. It's quite a reveal to kind of show all of these together. Also cool to see the grills, the treatment of the grills, how it's different, how it's kind of covered, etc. So let me know what you think. Thank you.